Welcome to One Word a Day. I'm Sophie, your pilot into the universe of Chinese. Today's Paleolithic character is fruit. I say it's Paleolithic because hunter-gatherer society gotta have this gathering thing, the object of a gatherer, which most likely to be fruit trees. Okay, because it's before the time when we can plant things. So fruit is readily available, nature's gift to humans to enjoy, to survive on. So 果 is also associated with tree because fruits grow on top of trees, and that's hunter-gatherers. The gatherers, object of gathering. And we have the tree, canopy, root, connected trunk. Now we emphasize the fruit on the top or the tip of the canopy. How visually is that? And we don't, I said we, I guess I'm proud to be part of this language heritage, lineage, that this fruit, we draw it with circle with a cross in there. So cross, we almost can view it as the target of our interest, right? The object of interest. So that's something we need, right? That's our target. We want to have it. And then it's located on the tip of the canopy. Simple, effective draws exactly where the fruit situated and what it means to us. It's valuable. It's our target. It's our desired object on top of that tree. Okay. 果不其然 fruit indeed as expected. So what do you mean? Doesn't make sense at all if we translate it literally. So 果不其然 basically is as expected. And 果 is this fruit imagery in Chinese culture. Um, we associate that with the result or the consequence or the unfolding of the event. So 果不其然 is you probably start out with certain expectation, and 果不其然 is it turned out as you expected. And interesting language phenomenon is 不. I translate it as indeed, but 不 in majority of the usage actually means not, right? It means negation. And Chinese use negation to emphasize the opposite of what is negated. It's a language phenomenon, and it can be very confusing to foreigners. If you didn't grow up in this culture, you see a negation in there, you will reinterpret it the opposite way. But as someone who grew up in this culture and I hear it around like a lot, and then my brain automatically figured it out without me trying to reason with it. But here is a negation to emphasize. All right, 果不其然，果敢果断. Actually, these are two separate expressions, but kind of from a similar place because both of them have half of them is fruit, right? One is 敢, means dare, means courage. So 果敢 means you are as daring or as courageous as fruit. How does that work? Okay, and 果断 is this 断 means a snap, cut something in half, and 断, if you know Chinese, this character means axe. So it axe something in half. In one big swing of axe, you cut something in half. That's the kind of snap. This 果断, fruit snap, has this action effect of this 断. So what does it mean? Why it's fruit? Took me a while, and here's my current standing theory of why 果. In the first expression, 果不其然, 果 means consequence, right? Because as humans, we understand for fruit to grow, you have to start from the seed. And in terms of fruit trees, it takes years for it to start to grow fruit. So there is this life cycle. You start from baby and then you are going to reproduce, and that fruit carries your seed to reproduce. That's the result. That's the other end of your life's path, right? And 果敢果断 here doesn't mean consequence, actually. It means another aspect of the behavior of the fruit. So imagine what a fruit is. is the seed carrier. Okay, 果敢 fruit there. So you are as courageous as daring as the fruit. Why fruit is daring? My theory is fruit for it to grow, to germinate, okay, have to be either fallen from the tree, which is the mother of the fruit, or be eaten by birds, carried far away, put out somewhere else, and to start anew on a new soil. So, in a sense, fruit is meant to be detached from the body, from the tree, from the mother, from its community, from where it grew up in. And they have to be as daring as that's like the mission of the fruit. The mission of the fruit is to stay as far away from your original community, your household, your motherhood, your mother, to stay as far away so that you can start a new colony of your same species, right? That's 果敢. Why it's daring? Because that's the purpose of the fruit. And 果断is another feature of the fruit. So once the fruit is ripe, and because it got to fall onto soil for it to grow, to germinate. And so this 断 means once it's fall, it doesn't just tiny like gradually fall. It's going to fall just like Newton discovered. It's going to fall decisively. It's not going to linger. It's the gravity, once it's done its work to that breaking point, is going to fall straight down. And so this decisiveness then use fruit snap, that natural phenomenon of how fruit detach from the tree and fall down decisively, irreversibly, as the decisiveness. Okay, 因果, yin is the cause, 果 is the effect. So this came back to Chinese perception of fruit as the consequence. So yin is the other, the beginning of the journey, and then 果 is the effect. And of course, it's a cycle. It's a link, link, link. So the fruit, the effect, then can be used as cause again. So it's a linkage of events. There we go. This is dragon fruit, and I simply enjoy this fruit, both visually and tastefully. If you happen to try it, seek it out in Asian market. Fruit. Thank you for your time. See you another day.